Damn, dog, you made that beat?
I ball like J-Bo.
Had to cut them off and push away, they know I'm still lit. Life of a boss, I eat my body, but I'm still rich. Had to change the circle, focus up, make us all rich. Ain't seeing what I'm seeing, I can never beef about no small shit. Talk money, yeah, I'm all in. I'm break beer with my team, rest I'm ball with.
Peace, love, and light world. I'm your host, Sean Smith. You tap back into In the Skin. Today, we diving deeper than the surface with one of St. Louis' biggest fitness professionals. He's a twin dad, certified personal trainer, prep coach, professional bodybuilder, Roq brand CEO that includes a body academy, supplements, and more. We're here with Quantarrius, aka Mr. Roq Body.
I love it.
What's up with it, man?
Man.
Did I miss something?
Nah, you did. That was perfect.
That was perfect?
That was good.
Say less,
like
say
that.
less. I appreciate you coming out, bro. I appreciate you taking time out your busy schedule to chop it up, stop by the gallery and get some work done. So, real quick, before we dive deep in, I just want to ask you a quick question as far as, like, what got you into tattoos? What started your tattoo journey? Like, what was your first tattoo?
What started my tattoo journey was when I received my nickname in high school.
What was your nickname?
Q. I was a wrestler in high school, and my coach couldn't say Quantarrius on the mat. By the time he said that, the move was over with. So that's when they gave me the nickname Q, and I got this small tattoo on my arm. Well, it's small now. It was big then, but it's a Q with a sword kind of stabbed through it. It was kind of like a shield of mine for people who wanted to know my name. You know what I mean? Like it was kind of like a protective mechanism as far as like not having to say my whole name every time I talk to somebody. So Q was kind of like that shield that kind of carried me through life, even at this point. If I don't feel like saying my whole name, I just tell people Q. They ask what it means, then I go into detail on that end. But yeah, that was my first tattoo when I was 16 years old.
That's dope. That's dope. I mean, that's how I got introduced to you by Q.
Yeah.
But so you say you was 16. Did you sneak and go get it, or like did you go with your people? Like how did that work?
It was a birthday present.
Word?
My mom took me. My mom took me. She of course she had to sign the information and get all that good stuff. But she took me, and it was legit. You know, she sat there and she watched me go through the pain. She had a tattoo as well, so she kind of knew what it felt like.
How did you feel? Like was you chilling or like?
I was chilling as long as I was looking at it. It was
Yeah.
like one of them things. If you look at the pain, then you kind of see where it's coming from, so it doesn't hurt as much.
Right.
But like I said, I went to a tattoo shop that everybody was kind of familiar with, which was T-Dogs in the area at the time. And it was just one of them things that kind of made you feel comfortable there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Kind of talk you through it, you know what I mean? Ask you questions, kind of took your mind off of it, so that kind of helped too. So
I was just about to ask, where you get it? You said you went to where?
T-Dogs.
T-Dogs?
Yeah.
That's what's up. T-Dog's been around for a while.
For a long time.
That's hard. Rest in peace, T-Dog.
Yep.
For sure.
Yep.
Like he put a lot of people in the game, but
He
that's
did.
hard for sure. Hell yeah. Real quick. So you want to tell everybody what we doing today? What we working on today?
So today we add another piece to the forearm. This is something that I pretty much say to myself every day that I wake up, because that's really not a day that goes by that there's not some type of work that needs to put in. So my saying is, we got work to do. And I say we because you're never really by yourself. You always need something from somebody, or vice versa.
Right.
Whether it be a hug or a smile or a kiss or a high five or some food or something. You know what I mean? Like we're putting this earth to help each other. So that's why I always say we got work to do. But that's, like I say, it's something I say to myself every day I wake up. It's being lazy is an option. You know what I'm saying? In order to get what you want and to get where you want to be, you got to put the work in.
100%.
And that's an everyday thing. That's not a day that goes by that you shouldn't have something to do to progress yourself as a person.
Right.
So That's the piece we getting today. I'm going ahead and just put it on my body.
That's hard.
I
Put
seen it
it
long
on it.
enough now. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah,
yeah, I'm excited about it.
that's dope. That's dope. Well, I'm excited to do it. So this is gonna be a dope experience. Uh, Real quick, I want to talk to the tattoo family out there before we get started. Just kind of let everybody know, let y'all know what materials that I'm using today for this tattoo. The style of the tattoo gonna mainly be a black work style. So it's just gonna be majority just black shading. I'm gonna use a 3-round liner to kind of outline everything. A small liner, not too thick, just so it don't show through the solid black shading. But as far as the fill in, I'm gonna use like a 7-round shader to kind of fill in everything. And then for the bigger spaces, I'm gonna use 11 curve mat. Uh, but that's pretty much it. We're gonna do some filler kind of around there, like what we was talking about earlier.
Yeah,
Just to
yeah.
kind of fill in there. I'm gonna use probably like a darker medium gray wash for that. But yeah, that's pretty much it, bro. You ready?
I'm ready.
For sure. Let's get it. So, bro, how did you get into becoming a fitness professional?
Oh man. So I was always into sports since freshman year of high school when I moved to St. Louis. Played football, tried out for basketball, got cut, so I wrestled and I ran track. But wrestling was my sport, and I actually got a scholarship in wrestling and went to college. But shortly after college, I got approached by a girlfriend at the time's cousin. He was opening up a studio coming out of Bally's. He was looking for some help, and I kind of fitted the part for real. Being a collegiate athlete, I was 21, 22.
Yeah.
He gave me the opportunity to train under him and learn the ropes of a person training in the business side of things. So it was that was my breaking point right there. That was when I was working at a tire shop, and it closed down, and that was the opportunity that I had, and I took it. So 2009 is when I started personal training,
Okay.
and ever since then, that's what I've been doing. So it's been 15 years now.
That's what's up, man.
15 years.
Hell yeah, that's what's up. You said when you moved here, where'd you move from?
So originally, I was born in Monroe, Louisiana, and I moved from Monroe, Louisiana to Sioux City, Iowa. My mom was running from a previous marriage, abusive marriage at that. We moved 16 hours away from where I was born at to Sioux City, Iowa, and she got close to some people in that area, and we then moved to Alton, Illinois for a year or two, and then we went from Alton, Illinois to St. Louis, and we've been here ever since. That was I was 13.
You said that was when?
I was 13 years old then, so it was about 2000, and that wasn't 2000, nothing. It was like 1998, 1999 actually, when I moved here. I moved here and I was in the 8th grade.
Yeah.
So spent that half a semester in the 8th grade, and then shortly after went to high school. And yeah, been here ever since. So I was raised here, born in Louisiana, raised in St. Louis.
Yeah, that's hard. I mean, well, you from St. Louis then. Shit.
Right. But you know, hey, the South's still home, and I still go down there and visit often.
Yeah.
Still got all my family, grandma, granddad, cousins. You know, that's still the crib.
Yeah. That's what's up. So what is it like working with different people? Like I know you see a whole lot of different people
Yeah.
with training and stuff like that. Like what is it like as far as
I truly believe that my life journey kind of prepared me for that. Moving from one end of the spectrum to the other, for real. I mean, like, it was a culture shock moving from Monroe, Louisiana to Sioux City, Iowa. But I had to adjust. I had to get used to it.
Yeah.
And then once I got used to that, we moved again. So I had to get used to another culture.
Yeah.
You know, we then moved again. So I had to get used to another culture. But I say that to say, like, that definitely prepared me to adjust and accept people for who they are. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Get to know them, because there's always something deeper. Help them. You know what I'm saying? Because at one point I needed help. So this kind of what this profession kind of put me in a position to do that. Help people, get to know people, you know, expand our likes and whatnot. So it's rewarding every day to kind of, you know, see these individuals kind of grow to a stronger individual, to a stronger person.
100%.
You know what I mean? So it's just it's a good opportunity, man. I'm honored to work with everybody I work with.
No, that's what's up, man. And then where you training at? Where you training at?
I train now at the Flex facility, which is owned by Kenny Sims, a good friend of mine. Little backstory on that, and I had a gym in St. Peter's, and he was training out a facility in Florissant at the time, and you know, he was all in, and he was ready to get his own space, and he approached me about joining me in his space. So I saw the benefit in it of us joining forces. So I put my pride aside. I closed my gym down in St. Peter's, and I moved into the Flex facility with Kenny. That was 2.5, going on 3 years ago.
That's what's up.
So it's been great. It's been great to kind of build that family and that camaraderie amongst each other.
Yeah. I train there, so I mean the vibe there is amazing.
Yeah,
To see
yeah.
everybody getting along and stuff like that.
You know what I'm saying?
I always believe that it's strength in numbers. And
That part.
to see y'all all coming together to build something big is dope.
Yeah,
Dope to watch.
yeah. Like I said, it's definitely no egos. Egos are left at the door. You know what I mean? Everybody kind of respect each other. Everybody respect what we do. The clients respect it, as you just said. So it's just one of them things like you gotta keep building on it. You gotta do what you can to benefit from it. You know what I mean? Use it in a good way.
Yeah. And then when working with clients, like what do you feel? Cause you get all type of stories. Like what are things that like motivate people to wake up and be like, all right, I need a trainer, or like I need to like get in the gym. Like as far as like what are stories that you be hearing that?
Oh man, one of my most recent transformations, as you can, if you want to say it that way, is my good friend Will Anderson. Will got a story, man. He was a top athlete coming out of high school. You know, went to Arkansas State on a football scholarship, and got injured, and the career was over. From there, he went into a depression state, gained a lot of weight, kind of fell short of his goal, and so it kind of took a toll on him. But I like to say, like, he got into drinking heavily. He had a drinking problem,
Yeah.
and I ran into him at the gym one day, coming out of one of the bigger gyms, and I was like, man, you got to come work out with me, bro. Like, I know you from high school. I know, you know, what you've been through. You know what I'm saying? I love to help in any way I can. So
Right.
he used fitness to pretty much get out of depression. You know what I'm saying? Like, gave up drinking, went to rehab for a while, came back, trained with me for, you know, a good 8 to 12 months, and stepped on stage last year for the first time in June. And he's been locked in ever since. So this is kind of the stories you see, you know what I mean, here that kind of
Yeah.
motivate you to do better in your life, you know what I'm saying? So it triggered a lot of people to do better in our group at the gym, you know what I mean? Because they knew his story, they saw what he'd been through. So that's just one out of so many more that, you know, have come through. But like I said, that was one of the most recent ones that I can definitely say that I watched him come out of a state of depression, you know what I'm saying? Like self-doubt. Like it was obvious.
Right.
And to see him now, it's like you wouldn't even have guessed that he was going through that
He was
a
even
year
going
ago.
through anything.
You know what I mean? Like, so that's definitely one of, like I said, one of the many stories that kind of motivate me to keep going and keep wanting to do this shit.
Nah, that's dope. That's dope. You out here changing lives, my dude.
Yeah, bro. I was telling Will the other day because he's now a personal trainer, which is crazy. I told him it was gonna happen before he started training with me, but like we hold the key to life, bro. We hold the key to life. We hold the key to longevity. We hold the key. We hold the key to adding years to people's lives. Like
Yeah.
we got to be able to, you know, put that out there more and give working out, give training a more positive light. You know what I'm saying? Not just a fad, but a lifestyle. You know, so that's what we've
Nah,
been
yeah.
preaching.
It's needed, man. It's needed. Like being a professional trainer in St. Louis, like what do you feel like are like the advantages or even like the disadvantages of it compared to if you was somewhere in like Cali or like in a more
You don't
busier
find too many
area?
health conscious individuals in St. Louis. It's hard to get people to kind of give up certain things to live that lifestyle.
Yeah.
And I feel like the more we preach it, the more we practice it and show it, I think people are falling more into it, like seeing the benefits of it and seeing how it makes you feel.
Yeah.
But like I say, it's getting that across though, and that's hard sometimes because it's so many people, not enough us. But at the same time, like you say, a strength in numbers. If it's all of us doing it, St. Louis is a clicking city. Eventually people gonna click up and come join us. You know what I'm saying? So
100%.
the plan is to just keep living that lifestyle and keep preaching that lifestyle. But that's the biggest tackle, man. Is just getting people to come together on it. You know what I'm saying? Like there are some great trainers in St. Louis, but we spaced out. We clicked up. And it's time to change that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's the
Why you think it be so clicked up like that?
it's hard to say.
Yeah.
It's hard to say because I'm not from here. And I say that like I said, I was raised here, but it's Southern hospitality is a real thing. Like you go down south, you're gonna get love in the field that you do it in. You know what I mean? Like as a tattoo artist, if you were to go to Atlanta, like people gonna like, man, come to the shop. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, I
as
love
a
Atlanta. Every
yeah.
time I go there, it's love for sure.
Yeah, if I was to go to Texas, people had come to the gym, work out with us. Here is like, I work out here, but I don't know if you can go. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So it's just about building that camaraderie amongst a group of individuals, not just one or two, but bringing people together somehow, some way. We do that at the gym. We bring a lot of people together at the gym in
Yeah.
different fields, in the same field.
Man, it be all type of people working in there.
Man, it really do. It
It be
really
like an
do.
influence hour in that mug.
Yeah,
Then it be
yeah.
like a
All
women
female
empowerment
hour.
hour. And
Yeah,
then it's
all men
like,
hour, and then
yeah.
kids come through, and you know what I mean. Like we're bringing a lot of people together, man. That's what we want to continue to do. Excuse me. 'Cause that's what fitness is. You know, it's a community. It's community of love, community of health, and that's what we try to preach that as much as possible.
And that's more important than anything. We can't
Yeah,
do nothing without it.
can't do nothing without each other, bro. Man, we gotta continue to preach that.
I'm trying to live. I'm trying to live as long as I can.
Yeah, yeah. And it's people that live 100+ years old. You know what I'm saying? Because of how they live their life, nutrition and love, and it can be done, bro.
Yeah. Trying to hit flips at like 100
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to wrestle the kids at 90. You know?
on me. The great great
Yeah.
grandkids.
Well, boy, I remember back in 2020.
You know?
Straight up.
But nah, it's dope. It's dope to hear. It's dope to see y'all actually doing that.
Yeah,
That's
it's fun.
amazing.
It's fun too, cause we want to be those guys that you can't mention fitness in St. Louis without mentioning our name. and it's getting to that point. I mean, we tackling it from all angles, from your basic training, you know what I'm saying, to your natural bodybuilding shows, to your nutrition and supplements. Like I'm trying to tackle every angle possible on the fitness spectrum to get people to submit to that lifestyle.
No, that's dope. And you definitely doing it. You said bodybuilding shows. Do you have a show? You got a show going on, right?
I do. This would be my 4th annual Show Me State Classic here in St. Louis. All natural bodybuilding. We do drug testing. Just to keep
Yeah,
people on
so
the
we don't
same.
do them roids.
Yeah, we stay away from them,
Yeah,
man.
bro.
Nothing against anybody else that do it, cause
Nothing
it's a
against it.
choice. But
It ain't over here.
it ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. You
It's
know what I'm
still
saying?
love.
Yeah. But the past 3 years, we invited like pros from out of town, and they showed up and showed out. So this year, this 4th year, we're gonna really focus on doing it for the community, getting locals involved, getting local businesses, the local community, going to different local gyms and doing some promotion at those gyms. Yeah, just laying out the marketing plan, man, and going full force with it
Yeah.
to really get the community involved this year. Because like I say, St. Louis is real cliquish, and sometimes you got to go out the city to get the support you need.
Yeah.
And that's what I've done over the past couple of years. I've been to Atlanta, been to Dallas and Houston and Florida, and they come back and support it all the way to St. Louis. So now, like I say, the goal is to bring that same energy from the inner city. So it's just it's time and energy.
Nah, timing is everything. I think this year is gonna be a good year.
Yeah, yeah,
I think it's the year for it.
I agree. 2024.
Yeah. And being in that fitness world, in the fitness world, doing the shows, collaborating with people, like how do you feel? How do you think doing all of that, being an entrepreneur, how do you think tattoos has affected or benefited you?
Man, I'm able to tell my story visually. You know what I'm saying? You can tell somebody, where you from, and how you got here and what came from it. You can also show them. And it's kind of what I
Right.
did with my journey on my tattoo, from my hand to my wrist to what came from that. You know what I'm saying? The kids, the company, my slogan behind it. Like I'm able to like literally like show people my story. You know what I'm saying? It is the visual, man. That visual is a beast. You know what I'm saying? As far as just I can show you better than I can tell you kind of attitude.
Yeah, type thing. So you
Yeah.
feel like it make you more approachable as far as like building business,
Yep.
building clientele and stuff
Yep.
like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Storytelling, man. It's connections and
Yeah. It speak for you when
that
you
part.
don't even
That
gotta
part.
speak or start a
So our
conversation.
conversations, man, because you can throw some money on the counter to the quick trip clerk, and she, man, you got a cool tattoo on your hand, and then they go a whole story right there.
Yeah.
You know, well, this tattoo came from this, and this is my roots, and
Yeah.
but yeah, bro.
Y'all may be from the same place.
Right,
Never
and
know.
I've ran into that situation
Yeah.
where people got they see the state of Louisiana on my hand, they ask me what part I'm from, and
Yeah.
next thing you know, they got a sister or a grandma from there, all kind of stories that come from it.
Nah, that's dope. So with being in the fitness world and being a personal trainer, like who are some influential people that you worked with throughout your journey or even just met, had conversations with?
Oh man, like I say, the fitness industry in St. Louis is already kind of cliquish, but you gotta kind of go outside that circle of people to kind of sort out like the information you're looking for, the information you need to like succeed and whatnot. So on the training side, I do have to give D'Anthony Moore his credit because without him, I wouldn't even start a personal training, I don't think. Or it probably would have been prolonged. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I got to thank him for sure. On the business side of things, man, I have to say like one of my mentors, Law Payne. Law, he's out of Kansas City area, but he was into the bodybuilding world and had much success in that. Wrote a few books, but we had reconnected a couple years ago after not seeing each other for about 5, 6, 7 years. But yeah, man, he just kind of showed me a different way of a different level of what your fitness business can be. You know what I'm saying? Like business-wise, financially, and that's one of the people I really like. Respect his opinion, the things he say. He's well respected in the community of marketing, the community of fitness. So it's kind of just one of the things you kind of sit back and see who, you know, who's making moves, and you kind of latch on to that. So it was kind of cool that he took me under his wing a couple of years ago and gave me a lot of knowledge as far as just kind of expanding my business in all aspects, from the supplements to the online training to everything. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
definitely one of the people I look up to. Him and D'Anthony were big staples in my career as far as just growing my business. You know what I'm saying? And the knowledge you needed to grow your business. So it was real cool, man. Them two guys are solid.
That's dope. It's always good to have people like that around.
Yeah, yeah.
It's needed for sure.
I agree.
We
I
are
agree.
we are who we hang around.
Yeah, yeah. You got to be teachable too, man. You got to be willing to listen and learn.
100%.
So I had to put myself in position to want to listen and learn.
That's dope. Relationships are very important.
Yeah, yeah.
And with that, like, I want to know, like, as far as parenting, like a parenting relationship with having twins. Like, what is that like? Like, and then they not just like
Yeah,
identical, like boy and boy, girl and girl. Like, it's
yeah.
a boy and a girl. Like,
Yep, yep.
what is that life like being a father of twins like that? That's crazy. That's dope.
Well, they were my first two. Like I've never had just one, so I don't know how to, I don't know what to compare it to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just know I had to turn up when I had them, as far as just being super attentive and paying attention to detail. Man, you learn so much from your kids, man. And when I'm around them, it really gives me a view of who I am. Because kids repeat everything they do, everything you do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So my kids, my son be smacking his ass, my daughter be doing push-ups, like, so to see them kind of, and their mom as well. Their mom is very active in the gym too. So they like I said, they do what their parents do. So it's it's just cool to see them grow. Like you said, you want to continue to give them that idol, that person to look up to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That good example. So it's just to have two. I don't know how it is to feel to have one. So to have two it's a lot, and I'm sure it's to have one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's just something you just adjust to and you learn to love, man. So when I'm around them, it's just I love it because I get like the masculine side and the feminine side of who I am in that one sitting. So
Yeah.
it's just like it's dope, bro. It really
And
is.
that's what make it dope, cause
Yep.
like everybody can't get the boy and the
And the
girl.
girl.
It's like
Yeah.
you don't even need no more. Like
You got all girls, you got all boys. Yeah, I got a boy and a girl.
Yeah, like you won.
Now, am I done? I don't know. I think
That's what I was
so.
about to ask. Are you?
Yeah, I think, but you never know. You know, you can't predict the future. You can't deny fate. So you just kind of, protect yourself as you go and don't force nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't out here
That
trying to
part.
have babies. You know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't trying to have babies when I had them.
Yeah. I think
But
that's the best thing. Like, of
yeah,
course, be safe
right.
and like don't make stupid decisions, but like definitely don't force it.
Don't
Like
force
I'm a
it.
big believer of
Yep,
that, just kind of
yep,
flowing with like letting things come as they are.
yeah, yeah, man. It's a joy. It's a joy being a dad. You know, especially when you kind of grow up without one. You know what I'm saying? Like you got father figures, but
Yeah.
having that dad is what that is. So I do got my dad, my stepdad is just that's my dad. He been around since I've been here, since I've been in St. Louis. So, but
He's ain't been around since you've been to
and
St. Louis.
yeah. So since I was 13, he's been that he's been that father figure. You know
That's
what I'm
what's
saying?
up.
So it's been one of the things that we all fairly enjoyed, man. So it's been cool to have at least that. But ain't no but. It's cool to have that. But to have a father too would have been dope.
Yeah.
But you know,
Nah, yeah, I totally understand where you're coming from. But now you able to give your kids what, you know what I'm saying, going through what you went through, you able to give your kids what you didn't have,
yeah,
give them a better upbringing.
yeah, yeah, man.
From
So
the sound of it, they gonna be
that's
taking the Roq
yeah.
Body brand
That's
over.
what that sound like.
For real.
For real though, that's what it sound like. Cause like they're very athletic. Man, they 7, they'd be 8 this year,
Yeah.
and they so athletic, man. They so they they already in shape. It's just crazy. So whatever they do, whenever they decide to do it, it's gonna be tight. It's gonna be live.
That's dope. That's super dope. So like when it comes to relationships, it's an off the wall question, but what's your opinion on like getting people, like getting your spouse's like name tatted on you?
Uh, oh no. I
Like would
mean,
you ever do
people break up though. You know what I'm saying? But and that's something that you can, get covered up. But at the same time, why even do it? And I guess with that being said, I don't know if I get somebody else's name tatted on me. My
that? Yeah.
mom, you know what I'm saying, but ain't my spouse. With yeah, I don't think I get. I don't. I wouldn't tell nobody to get my name tatted on them. I wouldn't tell nobody to do that. For one, I got a long ass name.
You say you got a
I got
long
a
name.
long name. You know what I'm saying? Like you get that tattoo on there, you got to be.
That shit going down the
Yeah,
leg.
you know what I'm saying? Like you got to be willing to be a part of something, ready to be a part of a village or something. We got to
Uh,
be. Let's go look at the tattoo. But nah, I'm just saying
should just
like.
get the Rock logo.
I mean, we can do that.
Oh
I
man,
like that. I like that. That
that'd
ain't my
be hard.
name, but that's my brand. You know what I'm saying? Like, you
Yeah,
affiliated.
can't go wrong.
But yeah, my name, nah, brand, yeah. I like it. Who gonna get that brand tatted on?
You said what?
I said, now for this, who gonna get that brand tatted
We're
on?
gonna get the brand tatted. Nah, for real.
Ah, man.
This brand changing lives.
Nah, for real though. It should be,
That's one of them ones.
yeah. That's one of the ones that like, yes,
People
you're a
be,
part of.
yeah. People be getting all other corporations tatted on
Yeah,
them. Like,
yeah. Like the shoes I got on, no bull. And they built the community, bro. Like, and I saw other companies do it too. Like they built a community of people who believe in hard work and dedication. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
and here I am supporting the movement, wearing the shoes, buying the brand. So,
Right.
and here I am creating the same. So it's just one of the things like you see it, you see the map to create this flow of followings and believers, but
100%. The
it's,
blueprint there.
yeah,
Yeah.
and several areas, not even in your specific, niche.
That's dope. So I understand, like, with life, I know it get hectic sometimes with everything that you got going on, being a father, running businesses and whatnot. Like, what routines, like, what are some routines that you have set for yourself that, like, keeps you grounded throughout your lifestyle?
Oh man. So I've as of like the past 6 7 weeks, I've been going to church on Sundays. I haven't went to church in a while,
Yeah,
but it just gives me that time to, you know, listen to the preacher, like give the sermon of the day and give his breakdown and connect my path and my story to that particular story. Like it's I have to be like hands on with my teachers. Like I meditate still too.
that's dope.
So I go to church and I still meditate, throughout the week. You know what I'm saying? Man, there's just so many different things I'm trying to implement back into my life that I kind of got away from.
Yeah,
But those two things, particularly like meditating and praying and going to church, has been a few staples in my life over the past 4 to 8 weeks. So that's
that's
been,
what's up.
yeah, it's been cool to kind of see what's come from that. You know what I'm saying? Just more clarity. You know what I'm saying? More belief in self, confident in future and moves. Like it's just cool to see that. Just seeing what being involved in those different avenues can do. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? To your mindset, to your mental. So, like I said, I'll be going to like a crystal bowl singing meditation here soon, which is my good friend Tina, the Alchemist Cove. I'll get
That's
y'all
what's
some
up.
information on that too, cause you gotta check it out, bro. Cause it's a sound bath, and it's a real just it
A
release.
sound bath?
Yeah, crystal bowl singing meditation.
I know what you're
Yeah,
talking about. Yeah,
yeah. So
yeah,
I try to do that, every chance I get when I'm not traveling. But that's another thing that I highly suggest, cause it just gives you that time to kind of just relax and release, and then you don't even know it. Wake up feeling like, damn, what just happened? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, so that's another thing I'm gonna be implementing back into the routine soon. Those classes start back up. So it's just, man, staying consistent in those things and making sure I'm giving myself the opportunity to be my best.
That's hard.
So,
That's hard. On a scale of 1 to 10, how does tattoo feel?
uh, like a 4, for real.
Good?
Yeah. Cause we went to the hand, the wrist, the forearm, the back of his arm. I kind of fell asleep a little bit earlier. Took me a little nap. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
on me.
So it was that bone though. That bone. I hit that bone a little bit, but I mean
Down
still
here?
though.
On this right
Going
here?
up that whole bone. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But I got used to it quick.
Sometimes it just take a minute to kick
Yeah,
in.
yeah. So I'm gonna say 4 5. 4 5.
4, 5.
4 5.
That's still cool. That
Yeah.
ain't bad. That's tolerable.
Yeah.
That's tolerable.
And with this one, I can't see it, so it's kind of like I'm having to talk. I'm glad we talking. Shit.
Yeah. You either be asleep or bored or
Yeah.
staring at the wall, staring at the tattoos over there.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah,
hard.
dog.
Like, what are some things that inspired you to get tattooed?
Uh, Man, that's a good question. Again, I thought I saw how again people were able to tell their story through their tattoos. Cause I didn't want to just
Self-expression type.
I didn't want to just go in and just get like a regular ass tattoo. I wanted to be able to tell a story with these next few. Like I have the Q with the sword going through it, which is my first one. I have the Superman tattoo I got my senior year of high school after I won state in wrestling.
That's dope. Felt unstoppable.
I
Right?
did because I lost I got seeded third because I lost to who's now one of my clients, Sean Dietz. I lost to him at the sectional tournament, which was a tournament that you wrestled at before you go to state.
That's great.
And I lost to Sean at like double overtime. I was pissed, but
Do you still got that grudge? You be making them lift extra weights and, and shit. You like, give me 20 more.
just give me that. He get it to me too.
Extra places.
Yeah, he get it to me too. But like I always say, they always say that he beat me on the wrong weekend because that next weekend I ended up going to state and running through the tournament. Like who was this little black kid from Hazelwood East throwing everybody out the damn stadium? But yeah, I was 40-4 my senior year of high school.
40-4? Damn, that's crazy.
He was one of my losses. But when I at the state, that was my graduation gift. Was another tattoo, and that's how I felt. I was like, that's me. Yeah, damn me. But yeah. So all my tattoos got a little story behind them. I'm sure everybody does, but I definitely wanted these next ones to be, who I am, where I came from.
So you plan on finishing up I know we talked about finishing up the rest of the sleeve, going on up, and then are you gonna continue after that, or?
Yeah, I gotta go ahead and enhance this first one somehow, some way. You know what I'm saying? Like this Q with this sword going through it. Like what does that mean now?
Yeah. You didn't outgrew it. Yeah. Literally.
It's like 3 times the size it was in high school in a good way. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all muscle. But yeah, man, it's time to go ahead and just continue to tell my story because the story continues. As long as I'm here to tell it. And even afterwards, I want to have that after effect too, man. So it's gonna be one of them things that I gotta put the work in. We got work to do. Shit. It ain't just about the now, it's about the after too, goddamn.
100%.
Kids.
Kids. It's a legacy, man. That's what we putting in that work for.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's gonna be dope to finish this project. I know we started with where you from, where you was born, where you was raised, the brand. We got the kids on here. It's coming together. It's coming together.
And then you be like, tell me when you're ready. Like as soon as I think about it, I'm ready now. You ready? But yeah, man, I'm glad. The timing is everything, bro. Even this piece right now, doing this time right now, it's perfect. The timing, you know what I'm saying? First day of Black History Month. You know what I'm saying? This should be a crazy 11 months. The first month over already.
That is crazy. Time flying by. Yeah. It be like that when you're having fun. Q, my bro, I appreciate you for taking time out again to come on the show. Real quick before you leave, tell me and tell the viewers about the supplements.
Oh man, yeah. So, along with the community brand that we have, Roq Body brand, offering training, online training, in-person training, apparel. We now also offer sports nutrition supplements. You say sports nutrition, but it's supplements overall. I mean, we offer whey protein, vegan protein, which I now take myself, and I know you do too. Branch chain amino acids, which help with recovery, muscle repair, things of that nature. Then you have your pre-workout, which gives you the energy before your workout, which also comes with some benefits when it comes to getting the muscles involved and whatnot. But those are three of our main staples. We have other products on the line too, but the protein pre-workout and BCAAs are probably the best selling ones, and probably the most highly recommended too, especially starting off. You don't want to get too into it with somebody who's pretty new and kind of confuse them along their journey. So you kind of just start them off with the basics and add along. So
Yeah, it could get confusing.
yeah.
Sometimes a little bit. I know I'm a proud user of the vegan protein. I'm hitting you up like almost every other week. Like, bro, I need some more, man. What's up? Yeah, but what you recommend is a good start? You say for people that's just getting into the fitness journey and need some supplements for that.
Like I said, you want to start off with just making sure you're getting the right amount of protein in. So protein has to be a staple. And then starting off working out, you're going to be sore. But to kind of aid and help with the recovery process, branch chain amino acids is great for that because it provides just the additional aminos that your body already creates but needs more of to repair itself at the rate you're going to be working out at. And the pre-workout, like I said, it's going to be days that you don't feel like it. You don't have that mental focus. You don't have that quick muscle reaction. But pre-workout usually aid and help with that. Give you the energy you need, the mental focus you need to push through a workout. So it's just it's another staple in the beginner's supplement plan. So yeah, them three, man. I say them three is something that every person should start off with when they're getting ready to start their fitness journey.
Yeah, that's dope. Well, you heard it here. Good conversation, Mr. Roq Body. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They don't get no better than that.
Been a pleasure, brother.
I appreciate you, man. Appreciate
Like
you.
that pain starting to get a little more, a little painful.
Kick in a little bit.
And folk got up to about an 8.
Hey, that should get like that at the end.
Like, all right, it's starting to feel it. But that was good, bro. I appreciate the art. I appreciate the time. I'm excited.
Hell yeah, man. Like I said, I appreciate you trusting me in the tattoo process and even coming on the show, man, trying to tattoo and get interviewed at the same time. Like, hey, that's different, but we doing it and we making it happen. And
You going, bro. Congratulations, Dad.
thank you, man. Thank you. Y'all already know what it is. It's in the skin. And we just went deeper than the surface with Mr. Roq Body. So tap in, subscribe, share, comment, like, follow. Follow all platforms. What's your social media?
Instagram is what at MR_ROQ BODY. And then the brand is ROQBODYACADEMY, Rock Body Academy. Then you'll see all the other pages from there. But we'll say shout out the main ones, man, and shout out to and follow the gym page, the Flex Facility. You know what I'm saying? Follow the fellas. You'll see all us on there. The Flex Facility STL. Let's make sure we do that. And we rolling. Here, let's come join us, bro. Let's get the community healthy. Let's build each other up.
Yeah, for real. That's what it's about. STL, we're a city, we're a culture, we're a family. We gotta come together, support each other.
That part. We got work to do, bro.
Let's get it. Yeah. Sending peace, love, and light to a successful episode, another successful episode, and success to you, bro.
Likewise, bro.
Appreciate you.
Damn, dog, you that beat? I ball like J-Bo.
Yeah, it was a backstage shot, white backdrop. Just kind of freestyle pose. Got to pose. Just let you pose.
Had to cut them off, I'm push away, they know I'm still lit. Life of a boss, I eat my body, but I'm still rich. Had to change the circle, focus up, make us all rich. Ain't seeing what I'm seeing, I can never beef about no small shit. Talking money, yeah, I'm all in. I'm break bread with my team, rest I'm ballin'. I ain't worried about no bitch, I can never call in. I just seen niggas switch up over this small shit. This shit forever, we all in. And I done put this name up on my body, this shit deeper than the surface.